crooked. There you go. Heavy time schedule here.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's just count down. Three, two, one. Welcome back, everyone, to the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Tommy Cresta. Next to me, not across from me like normal, is Ryan Ferran. And along with us is our new guest for the episode, Chuck. And we have him here to review Hell House Lineage, the new film by Stephen Cognetti, which is being acted as the last film in the franchise, which I don't think any of us think it is. But Chuck, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? It's an honor to be here.
Oh, thank you. And honor is a very strong word. We don't.
Very.
Being sad to be here is much more understandable. But yeah, Hell House is a franchise that I adore. I had never heard of it until about a year and a half ago. I watched a bunch of horror movies in a month to do it for the podcast, and found Hell House. Had to pause it 30 minutes in because of my fear of clowns. Go upstairs, watch some TV with my dad for a little bit, and then went back and watched the rest of it. And I've been
That's awesome.
obsessed ever since. So
Mhm.
yeah, I was super excited knowing that this film was coming out. And I think most of the people who like this franchise were excited, but a little nervous with the linear storytelling,
Yeah,
narrative
the
storytelling.
non-found footage. Yeah,
And yeah, I think Stephen Cognetti took a huge swing to leave that approach, and I think it works, especially with the story that they're telling in this movie. I think it was kind of hard to do this in found footage, but I think the
Yes.
scares still worked for me. I think the whole scene at the carnival in the beginning made me terrified to go upstairs because that's how my hallway looks, and I thought I was gonna see that clown up there, and I would have pissed myself, to be honest. And yeah, just a quick little my intro thoughts. But Chuck, what about you?
yeah,
I'm a huge fan of the Hell House franchise. I love found footage movies, like for a variety of different reasons. I love them. Um, the biggest reason that I love found footage is because it gives artists and filmmakers a medium that they don't need $100 million to make a movie to like put their vision out there. I also like the real time feeling of it because I think that's scary. In Hell House, the first Hell House I'll speak for the most is just a movie that did found footage right. Like
yeah,
there's not many reasons in that first movie to say why are they holding this camera? Why are they still recording? Like there's no like dead time of people walking through the woods for 45 minutes just wait because that's average found footage. You watch people walk for 45 minutes and there's a 15-minute payoff at the end. And Hell House was so different than that with building tension, all the way from the first scene of him, Carmichael standing at the top of the stairs when he does the classic, iconic, little side look, which I fucking thought was terrifying.
hmm
And obviously the basement scene with the three of them against the wall. Just the little subtle movements of how they adjusted them with the way that they filmed it was just so effective. So I immediately fell in love. I love clowns. I like it's like creepy shit, and I think Hell House hits all those notes.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I mean, the first one, like you said, it just nails found footage. It does everything a found footage movie should do. It gives a reason for the found footage, and it gives the characters aren't the best in the first one, but none of them are hateable enough to make you despise the movie. I feel like a lot of, especially in horror, there's always characters you're like, this guy is such a piece of shit. I can't wait for him to die. Most
Yeah.
of the characters in these, like, they're not always the best people, but they're never terrible. So you kind of care about them enough. And then the first one, like you said, the scares are just perfect. There's reasons for the camera. Like you said, they're not walking around for 45 minutes. It just gets right into it. They find this creepy ass hotel and they just get right to work making a haunted house that goes bad. So this series has been up and down, but for the most part, especially that first one, it was just perfect execution for what it wanted to be.
I agree. I think they're all solid. I'm not a huge fan of the third one, but I
Yeah.
love the first one, the second one. I think the fourth one's the best one, the
Fourth one's
Fourth one
so
was
Carmichael
good.
good.
Manor.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it, especially because it had like all those drawn out. Just I could watch hallways, like they just let you stare at hallways for
Yeah.
20 minutes, and like I love that shit because it's coming, but then it gets you anyway, and I appreciate that about what it does. Plus, listen, Cognetti was with the first one was so smart. Everybody loves Halloween. Everybody loves haunted houses. Everybody loves true crime mysteries. And they tied them all together with creepy fucking clowns. Like, what is there not to like? All these people died. Let's investigate and get fucking tortured by clowns. Sure, I'm in. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially with the fourth one, it's like they don't waste time meeting like 15 people throughout the town. It's like one or two people who don't go like, oh yeah, that place is super haunted. There's so many ghosts there. It's none of that bullshit. It's just like, why the fuck would you go there? They're like, it's just normal people being like, why would you ever do that? And then it
Right.
gets right into it. You see those, there's something in the house. That house is evil, has evil in it. And it's just like you said, the hallways are scary because something's there. You haven't seen it yet, but you know.
Absolutely.
It's
Like
so well done.
you know they're going to deliver it. You just don't know how they're going to deliver it. And whenever they do, it's incredibly effective, especially with those windows open a little bit. It has like a Resident Evil tone to it, like that first
Yeah.
Resident Evil when you're walking those hallways before those fucking demon dogs jump out at you. It's very reminiscent of that. Some of them shots in part 4.
Yeah, and I think the first one we can all agree is just a perfect use of found footage, perfect horror movie.
I agree with that.
And to this day, I could watch the movie 100 times. It's still gonna scare the shit out of me. And
Agreed.
Carmichael Manor, again, terrifying. And I think those two are amazing. And the second one, I went, of course, when I was like, okay, I gotta watch the rest of this franchise. I was like, oh god, it's gonna be like a repeat. And I thought the second one might have the scariest scene in the entire franchise. It's when the so-called psychic goes in and they're doing the reading in the dining room and the girl's facing away from them and she slowly starts turning towards the camera. Holy shit, that scene, like, and the way that Cognetti they do their makeup of like the ghost people, they have like the way that they design around the eyes, so creepy. And I love that they had like kind of like stories of people experiencing that wasn't just the main cast experiencing events inside of the Abaddon Hotel. And so I think the second one's really good. I think Carmichael Manor is very good. I think Lineage does a really good job of changing your expectations of what you've gotten from this franchise in the found footage genre. And then I think 3 just struggles just because I think they kind of went back to the horse already twice, and now they're trying to back to a third time for a story that just didn't work for me. But that was just me. And it just, I felt like there was some ideas that could have worked.
Yes.
But I feel like it wasn't enough. And then Carmichael Manor came back and they were like, hey, there's more to this story and it's going to be amazing. Yeah. And so that
I had zero hope for Carmichael Manor after the third one, the Lake of Fire, whatever the fuck it's called.
I think Lake of Fire.
I think they had a lot of good ideas in that one, but that almost felt like it should have been some like standalone film because it almost like they tried to relate too hard and it almost did it. It made it like cheap feeling to me. And it's not like if you didn't have 1 and 2 to compare it to, like if it was just its own movie, it's not the worst movie in the world.
Yeah, it's a Hell House movie.
Right, but when you're looking for that history and the things that they're tying it into, like it didn't work for me neither. I think that's a general consensus on the franchise. I haven't met anybody. It's like, oh, the third one's the best one.
If there's anyone out there that does, please reach out to me.
I guarantee.
I'd love to talk to you about your opinions.
This is the internet. There's somebody that has posters of part 3 all over their room. I guarantee it.
Somebody out there.
There's some wacky.
You just don't understand it, bro.
Oh, we've got those people out there. It's probably a Snyder cultist too. They're probably waiting for me.
Some derivative of a Snyder cult. Yeah, I agree.
But so far, Lineage, there's no critic review so far on Rotten Tomatoes, but so far audiences seem to like it at a 74. Debuted yesterday, so still early on. 6.1 out of 10 IMDb. Roger Ebert website though does have it at 1.4 is what it actually was, right?
It was 1.5 out of 4.
Oh, 1.5 out of 4. But I think that's an insanely low score for this movie. I don't think this movie deserves that at all. That's a what, 20, 28?
Yeah, but look at the credibility of that site. And, and it's not knocking what they do, but this is one, and I don't know how far you want to get into other things that are veered off topic, but I understand people that look at that's that guy's job to review movies. You know what I mean? But like, if you break into who that is as a human being, that's not like a horror person.
Yeah.
So they're gonna, like you got these guys out there that are so-called fucking cinephiles that want to go over these movies, but they're gonna say, oh, this movie was made for $300,000. It's a found footage movie, so now I'm gonna criticize the ADR. I'm gonna criticize the production value and all these things. I'm like, when I go into a found footage movie to judge it, I understand like these dudes literally max their fucking credit cards out to make this movie. Like, is it promising or not? So like that's that kind of guy. That's the 1.5. I went more than that. I'm looking up my letterbox for it. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I gave it 3. I either gave it a 3 or 3.5. But I think it's definitely 3. I think in the franchise, it's like right in the middle for me in the franchise. I think I like it a little bit more than 2. But
I gave it a 3. I gave it a 3.5 actually.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's what I have it at. Actually, let me check my letter.
I think it's a fair score. I think it's 1. I think is still the best, and then probably Carmichael Manor, then this. But I do think for what this was like going out of the found footage, I think it worked well for the series. Like it was a good kind of change of pace, and they did the more regular filmmaking camera. I think they did it well for what it was. It didn't feel forced at all. It felt like it fit the story, and it felt like a decent change for the story they were trying to tell.
I think if I ranked, I would go 4-1. I would go 4-1-2-5-3.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be my ranking. It's getting crushed on Letterboxd.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of 1s, 1.5s,
Holy
2s.
shit.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, I mean, it still has it at a 3.4 amongst my friends, but overall, when I looked at it, you have people going like when they market things like this, like there's people, and these are things I don't understand. This is like now that I've ventured into the film world and everything, things that I don't understand. So you get a 5th movie, the 5th of a franchise. You have people that will walk into a 5th movie. They have no fucking clue what the history is. They'll go to the movie because there's a clown in it and it's a horror movie and be like, oh, I didn't understand it. Like, well, you don't know nothing the fuck about it. Like, one, why are you even interested in seeing the 5th without the other 4? And how can you even judge it when you don't know any of the story? Like, that's unfair, especially to, I don't know what they spent on this movie. I can't imagine it's more than 300, 250, 300, maybe a $500,000 budget. I can't imagine it being more than that.
Yeah, definitely spiked. I think when I looked, it spiked from, I think the last 2 spiked from, the original ones, but the original ones are so much lower than the first.
Yeah.
Oh, they made that original one for like 50 grand. Yeah.
And then of course you can tell in Carmichael Manor that the budget went up a lot from the camera quality, like what cameras they were using. And then this one.
Isn't it amazing that the cheapest one's the best? Because sometimes less is more.
And it works so well with the cast that it feels so real. Yeah. The best scene in 1 is the scene under the blanket. It's one of the best jump scares of all time.
And especially with those super cheap movies, you always get, because the actors aren't getting paid a lot, the director's not getting anything because he's spending all that money. It's all people who care. So it's that much better because they're taking it more seriously. It's not, you give an actor a couple $100,000 and they barely care. Like the actors in the first one, everybody's giving it their all because they're not making money. This is a passion project. They all cared about it. So I
agree with that in most cases. Yes.
Yeah. Sure. I think going back to the third, you haven't seen the third one, right? You haven't seen Lake of Fire. The biggest issue with Lake of Fire to me is the ending of Lake of Fire. I was healing from a hip surgery when I finally watched it. And I was sitting in like my CPM movement machine and I was on the phone with my girlfriend. I was like, this is the stupidest fucking ending. What the hell is going on? They go to like heaven.
Yeah.
They do.
I've heard that.
I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Do you know what? And this is my biggest gripe with Cognetti. And I think I have nothing but positive things to say about him. Like this is would be my only criticism because I've had conversations with him. Did you see 825 Forest Road?
No. I haven't watched it. Sadly, I haven't watched anything he's done yet. Outside.
Well, the only other thing that he did is 820. He did 825 Forest Road in between Hell House 4 and 5, and it's a non-found footage movie.
Okay.
And listen, people love it. I did not like it, but it's gotten good reviews. It has this creepy mannequin thing in it. Like the ideas are grand. He is the type of director. He has grand ideas. I think that he needs to buckle up a little bit more on execution because he has Lake of Fire has some good ideas, poor execution.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt about Forest Road. And there's a lot of stuff like that in Lineage. I'm like, man, these are really, really good ideas.
It's not its full potential.
Yeah.
Okay, but when he executes,
Yeah.
like the over the shoulder bedroom shot in Lineage, listen, that is flawlessly terrifying execution. Because that shit got me. Like I thought that shit was fucking creepy.
Yeah.
And especially when you see the framing of the shot, you know something's happening in there. Like you don't know what, but you know you're ready for it. You prepare. It still gets you. But I think that he's an up and coming director that, like, if you gave that dude $25 million in a tight script, like that dude has
Oh,
good.
he
He
can
has
make
great
something.
films in him. Yeah, I agree 100%.
I think he kind of I love Stephen Cognetti. I mean, when me and you first talked about Trespass, that was like my huge thing was like strangers, like those kind of like horror movies. And I think he has a way of scaring people. Like the way he likes to build up his jump scares, the way he builds the tension around things is great. And I think that my biggest issue sometimes with my biggest issue with 4 and 5, which are not. I mean, I think I really enjoy 4 and 5, and I really enjoy 2. I think sometimes he goes one step further than where I thought he was going to go with it. Like
Right.
maybe he could have used. Kind of goes along with what I say about Zack Snyder. I think Zack Snyder has some amazing ideas sometimes, and I think it's a beautiful like he has beautiful shots and stuff. I think sometimes they could use like a no man.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, like, what if we stop
Listen,
one
Zack
step
Snyder
earlier?
does not hire people that tell him no.
That is true.
it-
We've seen this.
yeah, you can't be on set if you're going to tell him no. I think I love Zack Snyder. Justice League, the Snyder cut's one of my favorite pieces of media to ever exist. I think it's magnificent. I mean, me and my kid have watched that 50 times and it never gets boring to me. I hate Jared Leto, but other than that, like I think the Affleck Batman's the best. I think he fucking kills it. I know you can see him back there. I see him. I like Pattinson too, but
I was looking at him. He rips on Pattinson on Batman.
I like Pattinson.
Like
I love the Affleck Batman. But I'll tell you what, even more so than the Affleck Batman, I think Ben Affleck is the best Bruce Wayne that's ever been on film.
I love him as Bruce Wayne. I wish you got to see more of him, which is sad.
I do too, but he like because Ben Affleck just seems like a natural dick, and he plays it like basically himself, and I think he's really good at it. Like I enjoyed it. Zack Snyder is a self-obsessed, overindulgent artist that he doesn't know when to clip or cut. And that's why all his movies are so fucking drawn out and overindulgent. I don't think Cognetti's to that degree.
No, not to like the 4-hour cut movies.
Right, but there's sequences where you could tell that Cognetti was the only person there feeling himself whenever he's shooting stuff, and nobody wanted to be like, "Hey, Steve, maybe stop a little bit." They just kind of let him roll. But I admire that too. You got to, these guys that are making these small movies for no money, you got to take swings, and they got to, they got to shoot big because like it might be the only thing that anybody ever sees that they make.
Yeah, and
so
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I wanted to give credit to Terror Films too, because I mean Terror Films took a huge swing. I mean giving him the money and taking the chance on the first Hell House and then each one after, and then giving him the money to take this chance to leave found footage behind and go on this last one. Because they don't do.
It's not. Well, this one is a little different. This one comes from Shudder.
Oh, so, it's Shudder. Shudder part of it, right? But they only
Shudder. From my understanding, Shudder acquired.
Oh,
but part of the deal was Terror distribution because they were the ones that originated it and found it and put it out. So, but they needed Shudder money for him to make that movie. You know what I mean? So they made a happy medium, which is really because the Shudder people were great.
I love Shudder.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Zimmerman, the head of programming, there's a fucking one of the best dudes you'll ever meet in your entire life. Like, he's the coolest fucking dude. They really care about their programming. But the fact that Shudder used to be a Terror Films, they used to be a small little thing that did a lot of right things to blow up. So, like, for them to pay that tribute back and allow them to stamp their name on something they acquired is like tribute to where they, not forgetting where the fuck you come from type kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Their intro, the Shudder intro that plays the beginning still creeps me out.
It's one of the greatest intros in the history of intros.
Like, it played before,
Boom, boom.
Yeah, it played before House of Eden, right?
It played before House of Eden.
Yeah,
It
it
played
creeped me the fuck out
before.
when I went and saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was making
Yep.
sure I was like, was it before Hell House or was it? But yeah, I was in theaters. It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, they had the Hell House trailer in front of a bunch of shit too recently too. So I
I
don't
know.
know.
I haven't
I
seen
hope
it
it
yet.
does good. I hope it does good. I really, really hope it does good.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
think
seen it neither, and I have a quote in it, so I want to see it.
I
Somebody
did. I
I
saw
did
your
see that.
quote.
for Dream
You're on
Eater or
Instagram.
for
I saw it on Instagram.
on Hell House.
Yeah, you were one
Yeah.
of like they were doing like the countdown days.
Yeah, it was number
Yours was
two.
day. Yeah,
I thought it was
I
two.
saw your
Yeah.
quote at the top.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Oh, congrats on crossing a million.
Thanks. I hate talking about that stuff, but thank you.
No,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome though.
Listen, it's
We're
I
happy when we
can't
get 1,000.
listen, you just got to keep grinding. Like I got lucky. That's how I feel about it. Like I think I'm lucky. I don't think anybody ever knows when it's going to happen or what's going to happen or anything. I think if you get on the internet and you're genuine and you are who you are, which is exactly what you guys do, and that's the only reason that I agreed to do it after looking through your stuff, because I'm like real picky about where I put myself or put my platform or who I'll support. Like I have to be, because there's so many people that want to use you for your platform.
Yeah.
And I didn't get that vibe from you guys at all. Right? I said no. But
Joke's on you.
I think the thing that really catches me off guard is September 22nd of this year coming up.
Mhm.
I'll be at Fantastic Fest in Texas. And September 22nd is my 2-year anniversary of the first day that I recorded a video.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
So I think not only getting to that, like getting to that is astounding to me, but doing it on 3 platforms in less than 2 years
That
is what
amazing.
fucking blows my mind. It blows my mind. Yeah. Like my whole life is movies now. I take naps and make videos. Like it's the greatest. I love it. It's
My
pretty
girlfriend
cool.
quoted you today. I was quizzing her to be like, it's like, oh, who am I doing the episode with? And she's like, it fucking rips. And I was like, there you go.
That's funny. I love what my favorite things are. I get messages from people that say, hey, my dad, he's 74 years old, and he just sent me your video and said, hey, you should check this guy out. Like, I think those are like the coolest things ever that
Yeah,
make it
no.
in the famous. Or I got like friends that will be like, can you like tone down how you talk? Like my kid's in the room, he's 8 watching your videos on TikTok. I'm like, you better take his fucking phone. I don't know what to tell you. It's wild. Yeah, it's cool, man. I don't know. I try to be like, I come from a real interesting place. So I try to attempt everything I do in life with as much humility as I can. Like I don't look at numbers. I don't care about my views. Do I post them when I achieve them? Absolutely, because I relish in them because it's cool. You know what I mean? Like I should be proud of it. I work very hard, but I don't think about it. Like I don't post videos and stare at them and wonder how it's either going to happen or it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, no, you can't. I feel like you'll go crazy too.
Oh,
I
between
can't
that,
Just looking, refreshing every
I-
5 seconds.
if I pocket watch other people's views or my own views or pay attention to people's comments because I get called a fat bald piece of shit on a daily basis all day long every day, like especially Facebook. Like I just started Facebook.
I hate Facebook.
I hate Facebook too, but I now love Facebook because Facebook pays better
Really?
than, oh my God. I had no idea. Like TikTok pays good, but Facebook is like they're trying to change the whole Meta platform to be TikTok basically. And they're shelling out a ton of money. But when I started TikTok and I started my first post on Facebook was in May. What's this? August, September, at the end of August.
Yeah, end of August.
I just hit. Well, I'm at like 299 on Facebook since May.
Wow.
But the beginning couple months, you're a paid shill. You're a piece of shit. I had people DMing me messages. You like this satanic shit. You should just kill yourself, you fat piece of shit.
Christ.
I'm talking like some of the most belligerent, offensive shit I've ever heard since I've been on the internet. But like, I don't listen. I usually will just type underneath it, thank you for the engagement or something. I try not to let it bother me, but it's like people think it's like real easy. Oh, you just make videos on the internet. No, there's a lot of mental stuff that comes along that you deal with it. Would you be available to chat? No. No. It's for that movie, The Jester, that new movie that's coming out, The Jester Part 2.
Wait, the Jester, that's the one that came out after Terrifier, right? The first one.
Yeah, the Jester is like a
It looks like a weird mask though.
it is a weird mask. The Jester one is not good.
Yeah.
But is it a bad movie is where I would have an issue with. Like it's fun, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like there's nothing to it. So like I really hope that they do something with this one. Um like I'll watch it. Like anything with a mask and a fucking knife, I'm in. Like I'm gonna watch it. Like I like shitty slasher movies. And you know, you gotta watch the shitty ones to find the gems. You know what I mean? Same with Hell House.
Yeah.
Like look how many people took a shot at that, and then look what they're at. 5 movies in,
Yeah.
which
I
is
mean,
good.
between me and between us, I've always been like a huge horror fan. I snuck into Insidious when I was little. I told my mom I was going to see one movie, and I
That's
walked in,
amazing.
and I cried myself to sleep for like a month. But I still loved horror movies the whole time. And he wouldn't watch horror movies for the longest time,
Yeah,
and
no.
we made a deal on the show really early on when Men came out that if Men debuted above a 75, I think we had to go watch it.
Yeah.
But
I
since
love
then,
mine.
we love it until the final 15 minutes.
Oh, see, I love the ending of it. I
I've
love
told
it.
people, I'm like, when she drives away, I'm like, and she looks up at the stars, that's the end of the movie. I was like, just back out because I don't know how to explain the rest of the movie to you.
Listen, that whole rebirth loop thing is so fucking wild. I love
It's
it's all
interesting.
it is. It's almost meditative. But the crazy thing about the reason that I love Men so much is because the people that hate that movie is exactly who that movie is written about. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like misogynistic dudes that look down on women. Like they're the kind of people that hate that movie or say it doesn't make sense. And like that, I'm like,
That
no,
movie's
this
scary
makes
as hell.
perfect sense because this is who this
That's
movie's
you.
fucking made about. Yeah, I think it's quite. That's a movie in 20 years that people are going to appreciate a lot more than they did when it came out. I think it was a little mismarketed, but yeah, Men's it's an
Still scared
interesting.
the shit out of me. So
Yeah,
I've
it's a
still watched it
very
and still love though. I think I think that's we've talked about this on the show a lot. My biggest gripe in I think horror, and which is my favorite genre, I watch way too many. I think my girlfriend sometimes wishes
there's never too many.
that's what I say. I wish my girlfriend wishes I'd put on a comedy sometimes. But they sometimes I feel like horror movies, they want to be like the next big thing. So sometimes they push that envelope a little too far and they go too far in the ending, and then I'm like, see, you were so close, I feel like, to like where I think the ending should have ended. And maybe that's where I am with Men, but I still think that movie I've watched numerous times.
Did you feel that way about The Substance?
No, I really like the ending of The Substance. I thought The Substance was just a weird movie. I thought it was a weird concept and a weird movie from beginning to end.
I love The Substance, but the way you feel about the Men ending is how
Is
I
that how you
feel
feel
about
about
the
The
Substance
Substance?
ending. Yeah, because
Okay.
I was like, man, they had these like perfect couple bow. They could have just bowed out, and I'm like, this is the perfect film. And I don't hate the ending by any stretch of the imagination. Like I think it's batshit crazy and fun, but I do think that it's self-indulgent, and they like I feel like they recorded that a bunch of times, said no, we need more, we need more, we need
Yeah.
more, you know, just kept adding to it, which on rewatchability it takes away from it a little bit for me, but it's still like I'm the opposite of that. I want them to do what you don't want them to do. I want them
Oh,
to
okay.
I want them
Yeah.
to take the biggest swing, like put it all out there and just put your art out there, and people are either going to love it or they're going to hate it. Like no, don't. I guess whenever you get the opportunity, you can't leave people wanting more. So I think too much is better than too little in certain aspects. In my opinion. Like Saint Maud. Have you seen Saint Maud?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, listen, it's an hour and a half. It's like an hour and 42 minutes.
That's horror.
It very slow, methodical, slow burn movie, but the ending is one of the most magnificent things ever. Ever, like literally ever. It's A24 too, so you already know you're going on a weirdo journey.
Yeah.
Highly recommended. Very good film.
Yeah, no, they trying to think of what was like I've had a big problem recently. Like I feel like I said this to Ryan. My biggest issue is I feel like horror this is but it seems like more mainstream horror movies do it, is that they like to do the happy ending.
Hate it.
I
That's why
hate it.
Eden Lake is literally my favorite movie ever made.
Really?
Have you seen it?
No.
It has the most un-Hollywood ending. Have you seen The Mist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, do you know how fucking depressing the ending of the
Yes.
Mist is? I think the ending of Eden Lake is even more depressing.
How much more
And it's
depressing
just
you get?
it's just the bleakest fucking thing. But like, there's this moment that they pause. It's Michael Fassbender's in it. I love it. It's so good. And Jack O'Connell's in it. Kelly Riley.
Holy shit.
There's a moment at the end where the camera pauses, and I'm not going to give it away, but that's their moment that you're like, oh, this is going to end happily. And they fucking double down on that thought of you feeling relieved and just pound in this most devastating thing that you ever fucking see in your life. And I'm just like, I respect that so fucking much that they said, fuck the system. We're not putting a happy ending here. Like, I love that from a filmmaking perspective.
Yeah.
So, but be careful. Don't watch it with she might break up with you if you watch it with your woman. Because it's fucking.
She is a horror fan. She does love.
Oh, then watch it. Yeah, go down that road. Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
She almost did. She thought I was kind of insane for going to see Terrifier 3 more than once because I took her to see it with me and she thought it was crazy.
Terrifier 3 was so much fun.
I did almost throw up the third time I went though. I don't know
That's
what
amazing.
happened. I lay something convulsed in my stomach and he put that chainsaw in the guy's rear end. Something came up almost and I was like, oh.
But I think Terrifier like depends on the like when I went to the premiere.
Okay.
So they were all there. I mean, Damien was there, David was there, Chris Jericho, like Lauren Rivera, everybody was there. But it was midnight in Texas after everybody has been boozing all day. You know, so what you're with 500 rowdy people watching Terrifier 3. Like, it's a whole nother level of like how much of a blast that fucking movie is. Like, it's one of the best experiences I've ever had. It was in like, but here's seeming that you brought up Terrifier. Hell House could be that. Like, Terrifier is like, this is all we're talking about. Like, it's all coming full circle. So the refrain that you would like to have them for in the end, if Damien wouldn't have did that in the first Terrifier or ramped it up in Terrifier 2, Terrifier 2 changed the game for independent film as a whole. It's one of the most monumental achievements in film history. Like, period. Like, what it did is more worthy to me than winning an Oscar for Best Picture, because it showed independent filmmakers that you can make the film that you want and you could find a way to get it out there if you have the right drive and hustle to do it. And now look what's happening. Eli Roth opened a studio for unrated independent films, and all these, you know, indies that would have never ever got a chance are getting a chance, like Stephen Cognetti, to put their film out, and that's all because of fucking Terrifier.
That the box office run that Terrifier 3 even got, that was so much fun to watch, just watching the numbers go up. Same with Skinamarink. That was a blast to watch people just go see that.
Do you like Skinamarink? Dude, listen, we could be friends
that
forever.
movie.
Me too. I think it's a fucking flawless masterpiece. I love it.
It is. It is a wild movie. I watched it. I've watched it 3 times now. I watched it twice in my basement. But I explained to people, I'm like, if you're gonna watch it, I was like, I'm telling you, you can't look at your phone once. Like,
no, ever. Nope.
You have to be immersed in this movie. I was like, it is childhood fear. Like, when you got up as a little kid and Wayne got water.
That's what I tell everybody. You gotta sit. You gotta sit in an all dark room. Get rid of your phone. Turn the volume all the way up and lock the fuck in. I think the best way to watch that's like on a laptop with headphones under your blankets.
I did it with. I put it on my PlayStation, plugged my controller in, and played it through headphones.
And don't fall asleep in the middle of it, because we saw it in theaters and our one buddy fell asleep in the theater and woke up at one of the jump scares. And when I'm saying he jumped and screamed
I bet.
in the middle of the theater, it was fantastic.
That bedroom scene has haunted me. Like, look under the bed. That is one of the. It is one of the scariest scenes in film history.
I don't disagree. I think Skinamarink is the scariest movie ever made since The Exorcist.
See, The Exorcist, even as a kid, didn't scare me. It never had like that hold on me like that. But like movies like The Changeling did.
So I think The Changeling is terrifying.
That scene, the ball bouncing down the steps.
The ball, the wheelchair.
Brother, you need to watch The Changeling. You live in a haunted house.
The Changeling's so fucking good. So what was your overall thoughts on Hell House? Because we're going way off base here. What's your overall thoughts on Lineage? Like, did you love it? Like, what did you want more from it? Like, how do you feel about it?
I did. I liked it a lot. I just feel like the ending more than anything is the worst. You know, it's the most difficult part to think about, because like the movie as a whole it was okay. I didn't think it was fantastic. I thought there were really great parts and great scares and great build up throughout. But I wish there was more of an ending, especially for how it's marketed as the
Yeah.
final installment in the Hell House franchise. It's like I feel like a lot of those negative reviews we were talking about earlier kind of came from that, of people seeing this is
Yes.
the last one. And then you get the ending that we got, and people were like, "Well, what the fuck? This can't be the end." So they think of it shittily, and that's kind of what we talked about when we reviewed Weapons. Is that Zach Krager? We were talking about it for Barbarian and Weapons. They were both marketed as like, this movie's gonna make you shit your pants. It's terrifying. But then you watch them, and they're more like Barbarian's like a monster kind of like thriller movie, and Weapons is more so like a mystery thriller than a straight up horror movie.
I
It's
agree.
definitely horror, oriented, but more
Yes.
thriller than horror, I'd say. And I think the marketing for this has been kind of difficult with the ending more than anything. But I think overall, I did like this movie. I thought there were plenty of good scares and great build up. I think the scene in the beginning with the carnival, I think that might be my favorite scene in the whole movie. Just that whole build up, whole scene was fantastic.
The arm falling down by its
Yeah,
side.
just swinging. It was great.
The fuck out of the
Yeah.
little Tommy. My
Yeah.
heart.
Mhm.
Don't
But
like
I kind of wish we got more with Vanessa and her kind of like
trauma.
her like no, well, drama, sure, but like her kind of I can't think of the right word.
Oh, like her
Powers isn't the right word, but
visions?
her like being able to
No,
dream
it's
and
like a
like see
power.
stuff because of what happened to her in the third one. I kind of wish we got more. I wish that had more to do with the plot than just kind of like seeing things is cool, but I wish almost it kind of feels like it's leading into like she's going to be able to use that, but we don't see that in this movie. So maybe if there is a next one, which there's got to be a next one, hopefully we see more of that. But I think overall, I did enjoy it. I don't think it's not as good as the first one, I think, and it's kind of neck and neck with Carmichael
Or
Manor, but it was still
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I think it's solid. That's my biggest issue too. Is like I think it's an inconclusive conclusion when they're telling you that it's going to be a conclusion. Because there's as soon as I was done, I was right on Reddit and Google because like I had all of these fucking questions. I'm like, well, what about this person? What about that? And like,
Yeah.
it's almost like it was either going to have to be like too long, inconclusive, or there's no way they could have just put. There's so much to it in there that some of the segments raised more questions than they answered, if I'm
Yeah.
being completely
Yeah.
honest.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I kind of wish the marketing wouldn't have did that, said the fourth or fifth and final entry into the Hell
Yeah.
House series, because we all knew that wasn't true when we read it. But I guess we're going to find out if
Yeah.
Mr. Cognetti's going to make another one. I think there's room for another one, but I think it has to be found footage.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think we said it. Maybe the way that they're wording it is what they mean. Maybe this is the end of Hell House, like in the terms of the Abaddon Hotel's story is over because they kept saying at the end, oh, it's not the hotel, it's not the hotel.
Right.
This is
To
maybe
push
that's what
it
they
somewhere
mean.
else, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that it's the end
That,
of
like,
Hell House.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Tully house that we see.
Yeah,
there.
that's what they
Right.
they title it differently. But still, again what we said about Weapons. I personally I've been very vocalist since the podcast, since I went I went to when the premiere happened to Barbarian. I don't like Barbarian. I didn't like it when it came out. I've been very anti.
Good. I hate it too.
Bang! Finally.
Yeah, I can't fucking stand it. Yeah, I love the first half of it. I think the tension build up. I think killing Skarsgård early was genius. I love the first half of it, but like, and this is my issue with Weapons too, because I didn't love Weapons either. I
Oh,
gave
really?
it.
I did
three
really
out-
like Weapons.
Yeah, I gave it a 3 out of 5, but for reasons. I think if they would have made it a comedy, like if they would have had more because I thought the end was masterfully fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
If they would have just stuck with that, it would have been a flawless movie. But it also had elements that if they would have took out the comedy, it could have been one of the creepiest, weirdest things I've ever seen in my entire life. But I think that comedy, like at the end, took away from how terrifying weaponizing all those little kids is. Like for me as a viewer, that ruined it for me. I get why people liked it. It's a fun movie.
I don't like the ending. I don't like I have a hard time with horror comedies in total. It's just
me too. But like horror comedies are really tough for me.
The Blackening, though, is a movie that I recommend to everyone.
Fucking masterpiece. I love it.
You gotta watch The Blackening.
Dude, it's so good.
It's so funny. It is so good.
The Blackening was also one of my favorite theater experiences that I've been to in a recent memory because it was a very it was seeing movies with different people is different than seeing movies with just like your people. You know what I mean? Like, and I was in an all packed black theater of people screaming at the screen and yelling. And listen, that shit was glorious. Like, it was just a fucking, it was a blast. It was a fuck. No, you better not, girl. Like, it was fucking great. I loved it.
That was me during. I've told this story on the podcast. Did you see the movie Past Lives? The A24 romance movie, a couple years ago. Yeah. So like that was my favorite movie of a couple years ago, and it's a Korean-based love story movie. And I thought
I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about.
I thought I was the only person in the movie. I get very emotional in movies. I cry at movies way more than real life. Like if I think something's emotional, I'll
same.
cry. Yeah. I thought I was completely alone at this showing. I got up, sobbing my eyes out at the ending, turned around, packed house full of a senior home living center of Korean adults. And they just saw me sobbing my eyes out for the whole second half of the movie. And I was so embarrassed for the rest of the show. And the same thing happened with Paradise City, or whatever that movie's called.
Oh yeah, whatever the Charlie Day one was.
But yeah.
I get emotional at things that I shouldn't. Like, there's things that make me get really emotional that don't make other people emotional. I'm like weird. Like, there's just like little things that will happen in movies that like really, really fucking get me. I don't know. It's movies give you feel. That's why I love them so much. They evoke so much emotion and feeling out of you.
But yeah, my last thoughts on Hell House Lineage. I think Lineage is a very solid movie. I think it's a very solid horror movie. I think it's third in this franchise, though. I think it's still a step below Carmichael Manor. I think it's a couple steps below the first movie. I think the first movie, I don't think it will ever get touched by this franchise. I think it's very hard. Just like I don't think Halloween will ever be touched. Nothing will compare to that first movie to me. And
I
think it's
78 Halloween?
Yeah. We have the poster right over there. I saw your posters right over there.
Rob Zombie's is better.
That is a
wait, hold on.
Wild take.
Part 1 and 2.
Part 2 is one of the worst movies.
No.
Ever.
No, they're not going to have that. Part 2 is a masterpiece.
Chuck, we're going to talk about this later when
I'm done talking
about Lineage.
Listen, how about this? I'll come back on if you want to have a Rob Zombie, John Carpenter Halloween discussion. I'll give you another hour of my time. I guarantee you at the end of that episode, you're going to see that movie in a different light and want to watch it again.
No, I won't. I know.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. I would love to have you back on again.
Yes. And
listen, that movie again.
I'm a diehard Rob Zombie Halloween truther. And I'm not even joking. Like, I fucking love it.
Oh, that's going to be a discussion.
Everybody needs their place in life, I guess, you know?
Yeah. Hell House
I just had a friend text me and said, "Did you see the Hell House Lineage reviews? It's getting crushed."
Oh, by critics?
Like everywhere, yeah, it's getting crushed everywhere. And it's because of the reasons that we all stated. You know, I mean, people didn't like the ending or how they wrapped it up or the things that they did with it. Yeah, they're starting to pour out. Yeah. So there might not be another one, you know?
Yeah, I mean, because if this gets bombed, they won't put out another movie. Especially if it loses money at the box office.
Yeah, but I don't even think that it's going to be.
Because I mean, it doesn't. I don't know what the box budget exactly is, but I mean.
No, but I wonder how long it's going to be like at the theater. I think it's like I think it got 1 or 2 weekends. I don't think it's like no big.
Yeah, it's a super limited.
I can't see it be more than that. You know, it'll be on Shudder like in a week or 2 weeks or something.
Oh yeah, but I feel like this series has such a huge diehard fan base. I feel like that opening weekend, regardless of the reviews, it might make a little bit of money, but I wonder how much. Again, I don't know what the budget was, so it depends.
Well, they're also, and this is something that I wondered, and I mean, it's not really a question, more of a statement. I think it's a huge risk putting the fifth of a franchise in the theater when people are going to go see it. Yeah, when people are
bad decision.
But I'm saying people that are going to go see it don't know nothing about it, so of course they're going to review it down because they don't know any history or anything like that. You know, they should have did like a 1 in 5 marathon, you know, back to back or something. You know, I think they should have just dropped it on streaming and let the fans who are going to support it.
Yeah. Well, before we get out of here, do you want to answer a couple of fan questions that we have that people?
Yeah, let's go. Yep.
Okay. First one is from my lovely girlfriend.
Oh.
That's a question. What is a movie that keeps you guys up at night but doesn't even have to be a horror movie? Coraline. That movie scares the shit out of me. Still think about that woman with
Are we
the
picking
eye.
an animated movie or just any movie?
Just any movie. Coraline is one of the movies that scares me more than anything.
Mine happens to be an animated movie too, and it's that movie 9 with the little sack creature thing with the numbers on his
Love
back.
that movie.
Yeah.
It's such a devastating fucking movie.
Very sad.
I love it. It is so fucking sad. I love it though. I think it's fucking beautiful. It's a
Elijah
great movie.
Wood.
Elijah Wood's magnificent.
Great actor.
Yeah. God, I might have to go. I might have to say Willow Creek. That's scary.
I love Willow Creek. Willow Creek's so good. Have you seen Exists?
No,
He thought
Oh, if you
Willow
like-
Creek was an episode of Finding Bigfoot.
I did when I was a kid.
If
I
you
watched
love
it.
Willow Creek, I'm telling you, if you love Willow Creek, go find Exists and watch it.
Okay.
It's like Willow Creek, but it's legitimately terrifying.
All right.
Willow Creek's
Okay.
scary because the ending is so wild.
Yeah. It just comes out.
Just a
Yeah, it's
naked
awesome.
Woman in the woods.
Yeah.
Jenna from Chicago. If you had to spend one night in a haunted location from any horror movie, which place would you choose, and what? And which would you absolutely refuse? I'm not going in the Conjuring house, like the movie Conjuring house.
Are you going on the real one?
I'll go in the real one any day. There's I'm
Fucking idiot.
not fighting Bathsheba. I'll go in Haddonfield's house though. I'll go in Michael Myers' house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nothing. I'd go in there.
Yeah.
If I had one, I'd go into, which I'm actively trying to do, is go to the Poltergeist house because you can now rent it as an Airbnb.
Really?
Yeah, and I love Poltergeist with my whole heart. So I would definitely go stay at the Poltergeist house. One that I wouldn't stay in. It really scares me that I wouldn't stay in. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I just the Conjuring actual house. Like
I wouldn't.
The
stay
Conjuring
in
house
all
is way up there for me. Yeah.
Bathsheba scares me.
Yeah.
She's up on top of that dresser.
Yeah, it's scary.
Oh,
That
that dresser scene's so good.
Yeah.
movie's that's a perfect horror movie to me.
Yeah.
It's my number one. Number two. Jaws is number one.
Yeah. Well, I would go visit the Abaddon because that's a real. They do a haunted house there.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every year. Yep.
The boys do a trip to the Abaddon?
Yeah, it exists.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been?
I have not.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might have to go.
It can't be far from us. It's definitely like central.
It's like Amish
Probably like-
land.
Yeah, I think it's just a couple hours. I think these are Philly, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like 3 hours from you.
Okay.
Somewhere probably. Because it's
Okay.
like it's like 3 hours from me and I'm 6 hours from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, it's probably like
Makes
right.
So it's like somewhere in the middle there. Yeah. But
Oh.
it exists. Yeah, they do it every year. I think it
Yeah.
starts in September.
I'm not gonna lie, if I see that clown in the Abaddon hotel, I might actually piss myself. Marcus from Philly, do you think horror movies are scarier when you don't see the monster or when it's shown in full? Depends on the design of the monster. Because what was the movie we saw? It Lives Inside a couple years ago. I thought that was one of the worst
yeah.
designed monsters of all time.
I'm more a fan of not seeing it than seeing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Just
I think-
the build up and the tension.
Yeah, I think if you can execute a film to get into my imagination and make me see it without showing it to me, I think that's way more than any creature that any person can create.
I mean, Willow
Yeah.
Creek, there's that whole sequence in the tent. It's one of the scariest scenes.
Yeah.
You don't see
It's pushing
anything.
through.
Just
Yep.
pushing against the tent.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it elicits real fear in you when you can't see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Ashley from Portland, which horror villain do you think would be the hardest to escape? Michael Myers, Jason, or Ghostface? Michael Myers, that dude runs like a 4-2 when no one's looking. I could beat up Ghostface.
I think I'm yeah, well, I mean, Ghostface is just some punk kid in a fucking costume. I mean, that's I don't get that. I'm also not a Scream guy.
Oh,
I like the first one, but I like the first one and the second one, but the rest of them I could live without for the
Scream
rest of
6
my
is
life.
terrible.
Oh, dude, it's fucking awful. I would say Michael, yeah, because Michael's like an entity. You know what I mean?
Michael
Like,
scares me.
yeah, I would go Michael there.
Do you have a Michael Myers tattoo?
I do not.
I have a Michael Myers tattoo. That was one of my most recent.
No, I've been trying to stay away from the big like 5 for the most part.
Oh.
Like I'm even questioning doing art because
He's gotten up there now.
yeah, I'm trying to get stuff that like I don't want like I think are cool and I think it's great that everybody has them. I'm trying to just do stuff that's not that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, Dante, New York. What horror movie death scene still makes you wince no matter how many times you've seen it? The shower scene, Terrifier 3. God.
That scene that makes me wince.
I don't like that the chainsaw really fucks with my head.
Yeah.
None of the other Terrifier kills in any of the movies mess with me. Like I'm fine with like when he skins the people or everything. It's just the chainsaw scene.
I'm gonna take the hallway scene in Irreversible. Have you seen it?
No.
God bless you. That's
you
it.
see,
I'm not saying anything else about it. It's French. I'll give you that.
Did you see Take Her Back?
Take her back. What's that?
Bring her back. I'm sorry.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
The scene with the knife really skeeved me out too, but no one died in that.
The chewing. Yeah.
I thought the
I don't like little kid stuff.
I thought the countertop was worse than the knife.
Really?
Oh,
Well, they kept doubling down. They just wouldn't end it. Like it just kept happening and happening. I'm like, there was a moment like I took a big deep breath. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like enough's enough with this shit. Oh, it's so funny.
I think I still got to go with the leg scene from Saw X, the bone marrow one. That one fucked me up.
Oh yeah,
in theaters.
That was so much fun to watch.
Oh my god, that was the most uncomfortable I've ever been in a horror movie, for sure.
That movie was so much better than it had any right being.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Sophie from Dallas asks, "Do you think horror remakes deserve the hate they get, or are there remakes that are better than the originals?" Yes, there are remakes. Evil Dead remake is better than the Evil Dead original. I stand by that.
I think Evil Dead 2013 is better than the original Evil Dead. I have a question if it's better than 2 or not.
2's weird just because it has to redo the whole beginning again because of the rights between the studios.
2's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like a perfect film. So I have a hard time there, but I do think it's better than the first one.
I'm trying to think of other remakes.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely can be, but there are some.
There's some
Texas Chainsaw 2003. I don't think it's better than the original, but it's goddamn close.
It's scarier to me than the original.
You love the.
It's just a way more.
I do love the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. It's a terrible movie, but as a kid, it scared the shit out of me.
I think the 2009 Friday the 13th is better than the original.
He is a large human in that movie.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a fucking monster.
He's a behemoth of a man. First time
monster
on a movie. That and Fright
He's
Night.
a monster.
Just the opening scene when she's stomping towards him by the campfire.
Oh, and he uses her in the sleeping bag. Yeah. I forgot that's the opening. Ryan in Toronto asked, if there was a character in a slasher movie, what role do you think you'd play? The final survivor, the comic relief, or the first to go?
First to go.
Relief.
First to go.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done. Listen, I'm balling up like a small child getting stabbed to death. It's over for me. I'm done.
I'm probably making some jokes and then walking myself into a stupid death.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be way too confident with some army training.
There's gonna be like a door made of spikes that just comes over, hits you in the face.
Literally.
Some Indiana Jones bullshit.
Maya from Atlanta. Which horror movie twist completely blew your mind the first time you saw it?
First ever?
Yeah.
It's either the Signs, the Sixth Sense, or the others. That's like a three-way.
I've never seen the others. I keep pushing it off.
Watch it.
I don't. Is it scary? Because it says it's a thriller, and sometimes it's scary.
Oh no, it is, but once you know, there's no rewatchability to it. But for a first-time watch, I'm jealous that you haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a must-watch. Absolute must-watch.
I know. I was kind of sad about my thoughts on When Evil Lurks. I was kind of sad I didn't think it was as scary that I watched it. Fantastic movie though.
It's so fucking good.
It was really good. Told Sam to watch it by herself. Twist in a horror movie.
I'm trying to think. I mean, yes.
Sleepaway Camp. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that's a weird.
No, that's fair.
Yeah,
it's just a weird twist, though. I think that's it.
Yeah, it is.
When you're 11 years old, you weren't expecting to see that.
Yeah, that gets a lot of online controversy too.
Yeah.
Just the world's a different place. Yeah. Next question.
Ethan in Denver asks, do you think horror works better in theaters with an audience or alone at home in the dark? Alone at home in the dark for me. Always has been better when I'm alone.
I think it's scarier alone at home in the dark, but theater is way more fun.
Yeah, I'm thinking of what scares me.
Yeah. Because it's like
it depends.
it's got to be at home. I think that's scarier. But a movie like, I mean, most horror movies, like a good slasher, way more fun in the theaters.
Yeah, I would probably lean the theater. I lean the theater, yeah.
Fair enough. Claire from Los Angeles asks, what's one horror franchise you think should never be rebooted or remade? Stop remaking
Scream.
Halloween.
They're never gonna stop.
I know, but
It's
I
too
want
much.
them to.
There's too much money. They should have stopped Scream. They should stop Friday the 13th. They should stop Halloween. They should stop them all. They're not going to.
Don't remake Jaws either. If I ever see a Jaws,
Never gonna
I'll
happen.
lose my mind.
It's never
Jaws
gonna
the
happen.
Revenge showed you why you need to never make another
It's
one.
been 50 years. If it was gonna happen, it would have happened by now.
Thank God. Last question. Luis in Miami asks, if you had to introduce a non-horror fan to the genre, what's one movie you'd show them first to win them over?
The Gate.
The Gate?
Mhm. Have you ever seen The Gate?
No, I've never even heard of it.
It's a 1988 group of little kids. They get left at home by their parents to go out to run errands, and they end up digging up and opening a portal to hell in their backyard. And then they have to run the fight to stop all these demons taking over their neighborhood. It's a fucking masterpiece.
Chuck, I'm just gonna text you and be like, yo, just drop me like 50 horror movies right
The
now.
Gate. The Gate's the first horror movie I showed to my kids when they're 10 and 13 now. It was like whenever they were 8 and 10 and a half, 8 and 11. The Gate. We did The Gate, and then we did Poltergeist, then we did the Monster Squad.
Monster Squad, one of the first movies I
Did
ever
you love
remember. Love that movie. I watched it again later.
If you love the Monster Squad,
I'm not
then
gonna
you
lie,
love.
some of the lines don't age very well.
Well, no, but that's different. You can't even look at it through that lens.
Yeah. No, it's still hilarious. Kick
But if
Wolfman
you
and
like the
Nards
Monster
still-
Squad, then you'll love The Gate.
Okay.
Yeah, The
Kick
Gate's.
Wolfman and
If
the Nards.
you like Summer of '84,
Never seen it.
throw it on the list. That's newer. That's from like the last 10 years. It's fucking fantastic.
What would I introduce
I
people
think
with?
just like a classic, like Halloween.
I think Halloween's a good one because it's not
Yeah.
super scary, but it's got some terrifying like visuals to it. Not too bloody.
Halloween's that's a great one. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, The Gate. You gotta watch The Gate.
That should be on your list.
All right, yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, The Gate's. I love it with my whole heart. I could recite every line in that movie. It's adorable. I love it.
And then before we go, like we do in every episode, Chuck, what would you like to recommend to our viewers that they should go and watch?
The Gate.
The Gate.
Yeah.
The Gate seems to be the recommendation.
I'm sticking with The Gate. Hold on. I'll even look it up and tell you where it's streaming. I think The Gate is an absolutely essential for horror fans. I'll always talk about it. It's actually from 87. The Gate is kids left at home accidentally unleash a horde of malevolent demons from a mysterious hole in their suburban backyard. It's on Tubi, Plex, the CW Prime Video. And it's one of my all-time and Steven fucking Dorff is in it. And I love Steven Dorff. So yeah, The Gate, 100%. Watch The Gate. Watch more older horror movies because there's a lot of people. That's one trend with horror that I don't like. There's a lot of people that don't go back and give acknowledgement to classics because they write them off as saying, "Oh, this is old or it's dated or anything." Like you wouldn't have what you're watching now if it wasn't for. Oh, there's so many. There's so many good ones that hold up so well. So yeah, I'm going with The Gate.
Yeah, Psycho is still one of the scariest movies. You know, I'm recommending Psycho. One of the scariest movies of all time. The scene when he runs down this, I'm not gonna say anything else, but when he runs down the steps, everyone knows what I'm talking about. Have you seen the
so
movie?
good?
Scares the shit out of me still.
Psycho 2 doesn't get enough love either.
Yeah,
I think Psycho 2 is fantastic.
Psycho 2 is also very good.
Yeah,
better reviews than I thought it had as well.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll go Willow Creek. Talked about it earlier, but just another found footage movie. It kind of falls into that like very slow in the beginning. It's a slow burn, but man, that payoff it's there.
That fine.
And it was directed by Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was him.
Really?
Yep. I'm telling you, if you love Willow Creek, watch Exists. Exists is fucking terrifying.
We have a friend that's like the biggest scaredy cat horror movies, but he loves them. We might have to make him watch it with us.
Yeah, Exists is the best. Exists is hands down the best Bigfoot movie ever made.
Okay.
Like it's not even a question. And I love Willow Creek, but like it's exponentially better than Willow Creek.
All right,
it's been an honor to chat with you, gentlemen.
Yeah,
it's been an honor.
Chuck, do you want to tag anything, link anything? Like, just tell everyone.
No,
where to
if
follow you?
anybody's listening, if anybody came here to listen to this because you know who I am, I suggest that you listen to these guys and you follow them and you support their stuff. I'm here to support them, and that's what I want anybody that came here to listen to me should do. You should support them.
Oh, thank you.
I don't plug myself anywhere. I can't do it. I'm just not. It's not my jam.
Well, if you hear that you've listened to us and you're one of our listeners, you know where to find us. You find us on all of the social media platforms. And go check out our gaming page still. We're still only at 53 followers on TikTok. But you guys all like the people who like it and don't follow. I know who you are. I'm continuing to post that gaming content. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Chuck, thank you again for coming on. It was so much fun to get to talk to you. We will definitely be having Chuck back on to discuss Halloween by Rob Zombie compared to Halloween
Masterpiece.
by John Carpenter, the masterpiece compared to whatever Rob Zombie attempted to make and that Chuck calls a masterpiece. But
I
yeah,
might block you.
we will see you guys in the next week's episode in which we review Alien Earth episode 3 and Peacemaker episode 1.